India have played 11 Test series in Australia since 1947 and won 0. But this time around, under Virat Kohli, could be the team's best chance at winning in Australia. Why? Well, Australia are without Smith and Warner, and they seem to have forgotten what it's like to win. Since the year-long suspensions of the duo in March, the Aussies have won 5 in 21 matches across competitions. 2 of those 5 came against Zimbabwe. And also, over the past year, there have been more exits in Australian cricket administration than in Donald Trump's. Long story short, it's not been a great year in Australian cricket. And Virat Kohli's India? They are number 1 in Tests, number 2 in ODIs, number 2 in T20Is. Oh, and of course, they have Kohli. So good that Australia's host broadcaster has focused its entire promo for the series around the Indian captain. But then, India don't have a great history in Australia, right? In the 11 Test series India have played in the country over the course of 71 years, they have won 0 times. In 48 ODIs against Australia in Australia, India have tasted victory just 11 times. And yes, they've won no bilateral series against the Aussies in Australia either, which is why they'll be glad the trip begins with the shortest format. When India last visited Australia, they won a 3-match T20I series 3-0, inflicting upon the Aussies their first ever whitewash in any series of 3 or more matches at home. Add to that the fact that the Aussies are resting half their bowlers, and there's only one favourite for the crash and bang leg of the tour. Then come the Tests, and this will be what defines what this tour is remembered for. For all their gains in recent times, India are yet to shed their tag of poor travellers. Shh! Don't bring up South Africa and England. It really angers the men in charge of the Indian team.
Is this the best Indian side in the last 15 years? That's what your coach said.
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
That's your opinion. Thank you.
Aided in no small matter by those 2 tours, this has been, by far, India's worst year in Tests since Kohli became captain. Even still, India have won 60% more matches than Australia in 2018. No Smith and Warner, the general invisibility cloak that is the Australian middle order, relatively flat tracks compared to what was seen in England and South Africa, and the unforeseen occurrence of an Indian pace attack being toe-to-toe with the Aussie fast bowlers. If India go ahead and bottle this one, let's just say it's going to pinch a lot.
If you look at the last 3 years, we won 9 matches overseas and 3 series. Okay? I can't see any other Indian team in the last 15-20 years who've had that kind of run in such a short time.
When the Tests are done and with the calendar turned to 2019, the year of the World Cup, the teams will turn their attention to 50-over cricket. MS Dhoni will be wearing India colours again, at least so we hope, and Australia, world champions Australia, will return to the format of their nightmares. If the run from 2018 carries on into 2019 for either side, this one is going to be a no contest. India won 14 out of 20 matches in 2018, Australia 2 out of 13. India won 3 out of 4 series they played, Australia 0 out of 3. So 2 months, 3 formats, 10 matches, one epic rivalry renewed, yes, but an epic once-in-a-lifetime chance for India to finally come out on top down under.